Hi, welcome back to Pro Shop. This time things are scaling down a little. The dream behind this build is, while Dad is at car shows with his 57 Chev, his son can be cruising around in his own mini hot rod. I know, best dad ever. When this project arrived, it already had the frame built, the axle was mounted, and had Go-Kart Steering fitted. A little 6 horsepower Briggs & Stratton sat in the back to power it, and an old fiberglass 32 roadster body was dropped on top. First I went about making a mount for the headlights and incorporating them into a nudge bar. This not only helps protect the front end, but it also acts as a handle so you can easily pick it up. Next I went about mounting the pedals. By fixing them to a pair of seat runners, they can be easily adjusted for when the kid grows or someone taller drives it. This was a better idea than the blocks of wood screwed to the pedals that I grew up with. One thing that wasn't going to work was the go-kart steering. These golf cart wheels were just too hard to turn, especially for a little kid, so I fitted a rack and pinion from a small ATV and geared it down to suit. Now you can turn the wheel with just one finger. Next, I fitted a set of gauges because, well, why not? And then while I was at it, I used some stainless rod to make a grill for the front end. At the rear of the car, the motor was bolted in place so I could fit the chain to the drive sprocket. I then fabricated a little mount for the brake caliper, and finally another nudge bar with more lights attached to it to protect the back end. The final thing to be done was trim the fiberglass body to fit, mount it, and then pull it all apart to be painted. When it was decided that the paint scheme was going to replicate the classic SoCal 32 Ford Roadster, I knew there was only one place to paint it. The guys at Image Conversion normally build elite award-winning show cars, however they took the time to squeeze this car in for me, and I'm so glad they did, as it came out perfect. While the body was getting painted, the frame and other parts were powder coated, and once I had them back, I could begin putting it all back together. The last thing to do is the trim, and just like the painters, high-tone motor trimmers are the best in the game. I may be a little biased though, for it is my brother's business, and even though it was just a tiny seat and some inner trims, they really made it look the part. With this project finished and out to make one kid really happy, I'm off to the next build. If you like this or any other projects on this channel, make sure to subscribe. Feel free to comment if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.